What's up, guys? Alamo from the BROS podcast here again. And you know what time it is, guys. It is that time of year. You guessed it. It's time for hot cocoa, peppermint mochas, and all that other good stuff. But today, for the second day of the 25 days of BROS.mas, we're going to be talking about something really special. We're going to be talking about my top 10 Christmas movies. Let's get to it. Off our list at number 10 is the 1966 animated classic, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This movie right here is one of the perfect ways to kick off the Christmas season. It never fails to put me in like a really good festive mood. Not only because of the animation style, but because of the way the story was actually told, given that it was based on the Dr. Seuss book. Also, fun fact, did you know that Chuck Jones had involvement in actually creating that animated movie? In case anybody is even wondering who the hell Chuck Jones is, Chuck Jones is one of the guys that is famous for the Looney Tunes. You guessed it, y'all. Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, Daffy Duck, all of them. If you're a Looney Tunes fan, Chuck Jones was involved in much of your childhood. Coming in hot at number 9, we have the 2009 Disney's A Christmas Carol. This one was actually a really good one. They did one of the smartest things they probably could have done and got Jim Carrey to play not one, not two, but 3 characters in one movie. We all know the main character he played, which was Ebenezer Scrooge. And boy, oh boy, that damn Jim Carrey did a great blast. This is honestly a timeless movie for me. It's really, everything from the characters, from the way the story was told. I'm, told by my wife very often it's a little creepy. If you've really looked into the stories of A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' old tale, yeah, he kind of meant it to be creepy in a certain way. He grew up working during the Industrial Age over there in Great Britain, and let's just say the industrial era wasn't exactly the easiest on kids. Either way, in all honesty, this movie kind of encompasses really what Christmas is really all about for me. Even down to just tugging on my heartstrings, and yeah, it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. He's awesome. At number 8, we have the Will Ferrell movie, Elf. If you're a fan of slapstick comedy, Will Ferrell's combination of both physical humor and, childlike wonder really make this one a must-watch. It combines the holiday spirit with just enough over-the-top gags and lighthearted humor to make this kind of one of a standout of Christmas movies, in my personal opinion. If you haven't watched Elf and you don't get it, and you haven't had a chance to see Will Ferrell screaming, Santa! You're missing out. Lucky number 7 brings us to none other than the Griswold family. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, y'all. This movie honestly never fails to hit my funny bone. The story, the characters, everything down to Clark's Christmas decoration freakout scene. Just one of those things that, really kind of pulls out that hilarity of just the chaos of having so many people over for the holidays, just trying to make the holiday season perfect for everybody you love. I think Chevy Chase covered that just phenomenally in this movie, and that's why this makes out number 7. Halfway through our list, we have 2000's, once again, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Jim Carrey version of that. Sorry, y'all. I love Jim Carrey. This one right here is a perfect family night movie. The humor, the warmth, hell, Jim Carrey's phenomenal performance as the Grinch. Need I say, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, definitely not. Come on. It's Jim Carrey dressed up as the green hairy guy from a freaking very classic book and movie. Come on. Where are you going to be without How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Congratulations, folks. We're now making it into the top 5. And at number 5, we have Scrooged. The Bill Murray classic where he gets Scrooged. This film is a holiday classic that, in my personal opinion, never gets old. Everything from the iconic Grim Reaper scenes down to how his boss comes in and the rat pushing the cough. You guys gotta watch it. It's freaking awesome. In all honesty, though, this really, really, really does define what it means, especially at the very end of the movie. And if you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. What it means to truly try and bring the Christmas spirit out in people. Number 4 on our list brings us to one of my personal favorites. Boom! Home Alone 2, Boston, New York. This one right here is actually a very personal favorite of mine, only because it takes place in my old hometown. Yes, NYC, I'm looking at you. Every time I watch this movie, it truly, truly makes me feel nostalgic. Everything from the snow-covered streets down to the Christmas trees that are interladen throughout the city. It brings me back to a special time when I was a boy, where I was actually able to stay witness to a lot of these things that you get to see in New York, especially throughout Manny-Hanny. We're getting closer to the top spot, y'all. And of course, where would Home Alone 2 be without a Home Alone, the original film? In all honesty, this film really kind of made me put myself into Kevin McAllister's shoes. I really did imagine myself taking on the robbers, especially as a kid, just trying to like lay traps around for them. And I would leave little traps around my apartment when I was a kid. For those of you that know my mom, ask her, she would definitely tell you. So if you're honestly a true fan of Christmas, I mean, hell, you can't go wrong with Home Alone. Home Alone is a classic. Yeah, is it kind of dated to a certain degree, only because, 90s logic for a lot of things that went on in that movie. Looking at you, police officer. But hey, it's a classic movie. I freaking love it. Never can get enough of it. I watch it every single year, and now I've made it a tradition with my kids. Just narrowly missing out on the top spot is Die Hard. Boom! John McClane's one-liner, snarky attitude, and his average Joe appearance just made him one of the most relatable freaking action heroes. I mean, come on. When you think about the idea that, most of the time he was getting his behind beat, had bloody feet. Just remember where he was at the end of the movie. He was bloodied and battered, but it didn't matter because, you know what? He was the hero of the story. And, need to remind everybody, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! This movie in my holiday movie lineup, I really don't know what I would do with my time. You gotta have a badass action movie to go along your Christmas section. Hell, and even the director confirmed he based it on A Wonderful Life. Come on. Christmas movie, boom, on this year's. And here it is, folks, the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 movie on my Christmas watch list. None other than the 1983 classic, A Christmas Story. This movie, in all honesty, really, really spoke the holidays to me as a kid. Hell, who wasn't Ralphie at one point wishing for that one gift that every single kid just wanted? For me, it was a Batman freaking playset at the time. For Ralphie, hey, Red Ryder air rifle. What do you know? To me, it captured just how chaotic and how crazy and silly things can get if you're in a big group family. Being in a Latino family, we got a lot of cousins, okay? It is what it is. Not to mention, everybody had that one sibling that just didn't want to eat their damn food. I wasn't one of them because I was eating everything out of the house. I even ate broccoli out of the stocks. But not to mention, growing up watching this movie with just all of my sisters every single year, they were talking about me daydreaming like Ralphie and all that good stuff all the freaking time. I was that daydreamer. I was that kid that would sit there and space out thinking about what the hell it is I wanted to ask Santa for Christmas. So for me, it was definitely one of those classic movies that, in all honesty, if you didn't watch it, you probably were one of those people that hated it. It's a very polarizing movie. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm in the camp of people that love it. And there you have it, folks. There's my list. Did any of the movies that I watched when I was a kid make your list? What did you guys watch when you were kids? Want to talk about it? Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. I'm here for it. I'm ready to talk about it. I love Christmas, as you guys know. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe for more content. We at the Battle Bros podcast, we thrive on comments. So that way we can try and make sure we bring you the best content here in the world. And there you have it, folks. Day 2 of the 25 days of Bros.mas is officially in the books. Just remember, y'all, be tenacious, refuse to surrender, obliterate your obstacles, and seek out a friend in time of need. You keep those things in mind, and you're going to be just fine. Let me see what your favorite Christmas movies were. And if any of these made your list, I'd be happy to talk about it. Catch you guys later.